Okay, well, I first just want to say welcome back. How does it feel to be back in your favorite city, Northwest Arkansas?
Well, it's great to be back, but it's a little bit different since Walmart moved up here. There's a lot more money, a lot different homes, different roads, different airport, but I'm blessed to be here.
And I'm sure being back here brings back so many memories for you, being the head Razorback coach and then also raising your family here. What do you remember most about the people of the great state of Arkansas?
Well, 3 of our children graduated from Arkansas and played for them against Bentonville and everybody else. But the thing I remember most about how helpful everybody was. And it was very competitive between Springdale and Fayetteville, one high school in both cities. Very competitive, but very pride, a lot of pride in the way they do things.
And how special is it for you to have Arkansas and Notre Dame on the same field, two places that mean so much to you?
Well, it means an awful lot to me because one of the reasons I think we had great success at Notre Dame was because of the lessons I learned here in Fayetteville. And I mean, at Notre Dame, your entire country, but in Arkansas, it was just a state. You learn to handle yourself, you learn to be positive, learn to be upbeat, but you also learn to understand that you are a football coach, nothing else. And that's how I did at Notre Dame, was coach football.
And with such close ties to both of these schools, who do you even decide to root for?
Well, they built a statue of me at Notre Dame, so it's hard to pull against that. But, I just want the best team to win, and I always cheer for Notre Dame, but I also cheer for Arkansas. This will be the only time where there'll be any conflict whatsoever.
And you think it's going to be a good game?
Oh, I think it'll be a great game. Before the season began, I thought this would be one of the hardest games for Notre Dame because I have a great respect for Coach Pittman and the Hawks. But I also know how educated the Arkansas fans are and how hard they is make it on the visiting team. But, that's just life and you move on. But should be a great game. I'm excited to be here, excited to be part of it.
And Coach, my last question for you. You're going to be back on that field tomorrow, being an honorary captain. Such a special moment for you. How does that make you feel?
Well, there's no other way I could have been a captain for Arkansas and Notre Dame other than honorary, even though I played at Kent State. And our motto at Kent State was, we can't read, we can't write, but we are Kent State.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for taking the time. You are just so special and such an honor to meet you.
We had 7 great years here, 4 top 10 finishes, 7 bowl bids. We were really blessed. But I was blessed because I had great athletes. I was thinking about my quarterbacks, Ron Cagney, and you go on there, Kevin Scanlon, who transferred with me from NC State, and that's a story also. And the list goes on and on. Billy Ray Smith, Ron Farrow. I think of all the great athletes we had. I just wonder, why didn't we win more? But we still had the best win-loss record in the history of Arkansas. So we're very proud of that.
Yes, so proud.
You talk about the great players. There's been some great coaches. Frank Broyles, all his assistants, and then you were the first coach when Frank Broyles was athletic director. I mean, Jimmy Johnson, all these coaches that are coming out here, and you, sir. What is it about Arkansas that is breeding all these amazing coaches?
Well, it has a great tradition, has great success. When I was here, Frank Broyles did the TV every afternoon for college football, so he never came to any of our games. But it just being part of the Arkansas Woo Pig Suey, you hear it all over, but that's the first thing you learn. But our children, 3 of our children graduated from here, and 3 of them call this home.
Mm-hmm. And do you have a message for the Hogs tomorrow, the Razorbacks? What message do you have for them ahead of tomorrow's game?
Well, button them up, number one, because anytime you play a team that I'm associated with, I like to think that you better bring your lunch because it's going to be a full day's work. But it should be a great game. I'm excited about it. It'll be a physical football game, and hopefully both of them will play the way the game was meant to be, with intelligence, integrity, and with great charisma.
Coach, thank you so much. You're so wonderful.